Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey, yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the...
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Sacramento as the Kings take it to the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Detroit is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. Now, here's Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our... Heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Pass to Flowers. Pistons passing it around. Oh, he threw that one down.
My goodness.
Wow.
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
Here's Flowers. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Cunningham outside. Shoots the three. Collins grabs the miss. The three from Garland. Drills it from outside. Garland's got 7.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Pass to Thompson. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Green drives in. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Pass to Green. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Back to Harris. Now Cunningham. And the basket is good.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
They kick it out to Green. Carries it from three-point range. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Cunningham with this slam.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
And here's Garland for three. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And Cunningham answers right back with a three of his own.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Green inside the three-point line, and the Kings check on two more.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Harris's shot is off.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Inside, Conan Niederhauser.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Kings leading now by 7. Mitchell outside. They get it back. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. And the wing jumper offline. LeVert up top. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Clifford. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Shed, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pistons trailed by 7. It's LeVert with the drive. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Mitchell outside. With 4 seconds on the clock.
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe.
19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back over to you.
On the right. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
Here's Mitchell. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Pistons making a change here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the run. Osir, tough to catch.
Sacramento leading by 4. Green fires from way outside. Kept alive by Sacramento. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pistons trailed by 4. Pass to Shed. From outside, off the mark. They kick it out to Green. Wide open. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping him.
Here's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. On the wing, Green. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And how about the persistence from Green, refusing to let the defense bully him on that drive.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
To the paint. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Thompson surveying the floor. To Duren. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. And there's the drive.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
The Kings leading. Here's Green. Off on the layup.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Levert on the wing. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Shed. Nailed from three-point land. Shed's got the lead up to 1 now for Detroit. Outside, Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Garland, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Shed. And he banks in the layup. Shed's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Garland looking it over. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Outside, Green. A 15-footer. The shot, no good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
What a good time for the three-pointer. The fast break had the D scattered all over the place.
Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Cunningham. Pocket two. Garland, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. For the tie. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Sacramento making a switch here. Pass to Green. Kicks it out to Collins. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him.
Oh, he would not be denied!
What a burst! Well, with that body type, you wouldn't think that Duren is an elite passer, but he shows you he is more than capable for his position.
Kings moving the ball around. Garland with it. Picked up by Harris. Garland, no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Thompson outside. Duren with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass. Duren's got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit.
And this guy is a beast around the rim. That's just too much Jalen Duren right now.
Green inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now the Kings with it. Outside Garland. They need this. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Releases. Jenkins can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 6. Pulls up from the corner. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got 18 points in the game. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard, Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Cunningham for 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Got a piece of it.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
And the Kings making a change here to the middle. Here's Clifford. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Kings on top.
56. Detroit, 53.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Pass to Clifford. The putback. A second chance effort. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Sacramento foul. Carter. First personal foul. First team foul.
And they double up Cunningham. Here's Thompson.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end, getting a hand up and challenging that shot.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren.
Out of bounds. Sacramento ball.
Carter outside. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Thompson inside. Here's Flowers. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here he goes. Shed, that's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Mitchell with force.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
To tie it up. Shed, that's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Mitchell outside. Again. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Shed.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, his job there was to get them the lead, and he did that.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And the Pistons making a change here. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Sacramento. Here's Collins. Wide open look. He puts in the J.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Duran. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Yeah, he really stepped up in the clutch. It is great to see Duran asserting himself.
Free throw, no good for Duran. The Kings trailing. Mitchell. Duran pulls it down. So it's the Pistons now. Cunningham looking around. Here's Duran. Outside Cunningham. It's deflected. Mitchell left side. Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Cunningham. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Outside, Green. Cunningham pulls it down. So it's Detroit now. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Duran from deep. And it doesn't go.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
They need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch. 5 outside, all from the music. What? They like, what?